Hello viewers, I hope you all guys are doing well. Our topic is what is a web directory. A web directory is a handmade list of the website, also known as the subject directory. These lists create an organized method for the finding websites. It is similar but no identical to a search engine. Web directory versus search engine. While the two are used to find content on the web, engine are the primary difference is that links discovered through a search engine are gathered automatically, while a web directory involves human adding the link. The result of a web directory is an easy designable list of the links organized with common categories. The directory makes it easy to find website to subject, where the search engine is useful for the finding website through the keywords. Web directory are personal and can be based depending on the owner's feelings. Most search engines are far more the wide-reaching and the powerful. A search engine that locates people is only example. A source of the web of directory will never be capable of the offering. How a web directory works. Most web directory list webs by the subject, which is why they are often called web directory. As learn person indefinite which website should be included in the list of the per size basics, meaning the entire directory is chosen by the hand. For content to be added to the web directory, the owner has to manually include the link title and any other information that may include in the listing. Depending on how to directly works, the owner might also let other website owner request that their sites be added. Submission might be free option, or depending on the directory something the requires payment. When you come upon a website directory, there are usually two ways to find content: browse and the or research. Categories are often used to separate different sites and better organize the selection, but there are usually also a search engine built in that lets you search through the whole directory. Should you use a web directory? Should you use a web directory or OptIME for the search engine? All our search engine find much more information because the web directory is definitely limited in its list. The idea behind using a web directory is that you have trust in that the owner is listening. For example, maybe you are prefer a hand pocket list of the best online games of kids rather than doing a bot search with a search engine which could deliver irrelevant result of the web pages with the virus in inappropriate games, etc. Ultimately, the choice is yours. If you are prefer to decide yourself which website you want to visit, a search engine is more helpful whenever if you are not sure where to look for the best cooking sites or physical information or a new sites. You might prefer a web directory. From a web owner perspective, a web directory can be helpful if you are targeting user in the specific geographical location. You are submitted your website to a directory location or to a certain location to that when the user browse for the list sites there are, you will find examples of web directories. Although web directories might be considered a remain of the time before search engine, there are still plenty of them available today. Best of the web. Establishing in 1994, in the sites help you define the business that have been verified to be the best of the websites. Owners must be pay a listening fee to the gain to spot here. The World Wide Web Virtual Library, the granddaddy of them all. The web directory has been occurred since 1991, making it the oldest web directory online. It was created by the man who invented HTML and the web. Time barrier. See the voluntary responsible for the compiling pages in the field of the expertise, resulting in a directory that's widely regarded to be among of the highest in the quality available. A live web directory. Thousands of the websites are listening here, and the strict auditioner process ensure that will you find only the highest quality content in the categories like kids and the teens, new, regional, entertainment, business, arts, science, reports, shopping, society, internet, and the others. Jasmine directory. The numerous subjects of the internet directory or the added by the region or the topic visits and the submitted their sites for a free hot frog. Dub United States Fresh Local Business Directory. This once lists millions of the businesses in dozens of the countries.